Hi everyone, it's Abby. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a quick run through of all of the custom design codes that I've used on Kohaku, along with all the different codes on the screen for you, so that if there's any that you're interested in, you'll be able to see them from here. I'm hoping this video isn't going to be too long, so I'll get into it straight away. So this first code here is a custom dirt path, which can obviously be used to store your turnips, or as I've done here, kind of just to use decoratively with flowers in the middle. This takes up to 4 different slots depending on whether you want the edges or areas with and without the green sprouts growing. This is a boardwalk area which has loads of different types of designs that you can use, but if you're short on custom slots, I've just used one of the main types and then used the steps as well, as you can see there. So this only took up 2 of my slots and I've used it in loads of different areas. Then we have this grey stone pathing which takes up 5 slots with the top, bottom, left, right and middle, which looks really good, especially on the sand all placed together. And I'll also put the code up for the 2 cushions that you can see, which I think I used 3 different slots to get the different patterns. Next is the stone path that I used in my rock garden. I absolutely love this design. It's like a diamond shape so that you can see the grass underneath, so as the seasons change, obviously the colour of the grass will change, so I think this will look great all year round. I thought I would throw in my own creator code just in case anyone was interested in using any of these canvases that I have on the wall in my house. I was just scrolling through Pinterest and decided to recreate a couple of the images that I had seen, so if you'd like to use them yourself, here they are. These next design codes I've decided to use in 2 different areas, so as you can see in this first clip, I'm using it as a pathway, so I'm using the left and the right ones to create a pathway down my beach. But then in this area I've also included the middle section of the code so that I can create a bigger seating area for my beach. This code is like a barn door that I've added onto a simple panel and put in front of the walkways in my house, so it kind of looks like a sliding door. This code also looks good on stools as well. And then here is another simple panel design which I've added onto a white simple panel. This creator has loads of different shutter ideas, some that have handles, some that don't. I've selected these ones without the handles so that I could kind of use them to separate like a getting ready sort of area from the main part of my bedroom. There are 4 different designs here, and I think a couple of them I might have just left from when I started the game, but I will put ones close enough to what I can find. So there is the clover one, the leaves one, the clover with a few different flowers, and then the clover with lots of flowers as well. And this code is just some stepping stones which I've kind of put in random places around my island, which I think looks quite cute together without having to commit to lots of different types of designs by spreading them out. And then here are my 2 different wooden path designs, which as you can see here I've kind of put together to make a walkway, but obviously you can put them by themselves as well, and the ones that I picked were C and G. This is the code for the white swirly blanket pattern that you can see here, and I'll also add the creator code for the edging as well, which I've been using on the sides of all of the blankets that I use on my island. Here are the train tracks that I've used on my island. I really like them because you can kind of see like some stones and leaves and things like that underneath the tracks. Here is the gravel code that I've used. I think when you look at the creator, they have different shades, and I think I chose the medium shade for this particular area, but they do have lots of different designs similar to this. Here is another blanket code I've used. I think this might be my favourite blanket code that I've used on my island, and I really like it in a large area like you can see here, with like a cloud watching stargazing sort of area. This is another of my favourite codes. It is literally just some leaves in a cross shape, but this looks so nice on cushions and on this hammock and things like that. There's so many different options, it's really versatile. Now for my post office area, I really like this code to put on a brown simple panel with all the different areas for post. And then here as well we have the 2 codes for the parcels. This one is for the Zen cushion by itself, and this one is the stack of Zen cushions. And here we have the movie credits code. You can either use the same code on 2 or 3 different panels, or I just made my own custom design and completely filled it with black so that I could use it, but it's up to you and how many slots you have left. Then here is the wooden stool design with vines hanging down. I think this looks great on all different types of stools. And then the code that you can see on the left here is actually the barn door custom code that I spoke about earlier, just placed on a stool. And here is the orchard design code that I found. I think if you search orchard in the Able Sisters kiosk, you'll be able to find loads of different ones, but this was my favourite. And then here is the flag of Kohaku. It's 2 of the characters from Spirited Away, which my island is loosely based off of, so that's why I selected this. Okay, so those are all the custom design codes that I use on Kohaku. If there are any others that you've seen me use, it might be for my second island, or I do sometimes swap out different custom design codes just for a picture on Instagram and then I take them off again. So if there are any that you would like, they're probably in my Instagram story highlights, or you can just send me a message on Instagram and I'll try and help you out. I've included the creator code for all of these designs just because I think it's a good idea to search on the creator code as well as the specific design code, just because if you like one code from a designer, there's a chance that there will be a lot of other ones that they've put together that you'll like as well. So that's a good way of finding more design codes that you like. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If you've got any ideas on future videos or anything else you'd like to see, please let me know. Thank you.